Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to be reviewing, this is the second time I've tried this review, there's a wasp in here, so I've gone and got the flying wasp killer. This fella, Blackshale, I think that's what it's called, yeah, Style 1000, it's a Red Berry Milkshake IPA, 9%. I'm going in the hot tub after this, so I'll have a good sleep in the hot tub. From Lincoln Green Brewing Company. Yeah, so very looking forward to this. This is obviously one of their speciality beers, and well, let's get in a speciality review. Let's dive in. Contains gluten, just so people know out there. Not that it means anything to me, because I'm not gluten intolerant or whatever that is. Was it lactose? I'm not sure, but it's one of them. So look at that. Fizzy little pour. Amber colour. Hazy pour. Little white head on the nose. Notes of berry on the nose. Not really a strong berry flavour. 9%, eh? Oh dear, I'll be battered. Pissed as a fart coming. And I think it could be bottle conditioned because I've just poured in the bottom of it and it's a bit more murkier, shall we say. It doesn't bother me. I don't mind that because, to be honest, I like bottle conditioned beers and I'd rather they had something to them, shall we say. So there we have it. Let me get some drink because I'm spilling it. Whoa. As you can imagine, first thing I got, alcohol, strong alcohol. Ooh. Bloody eye water. So yeah, good strength straight away. Now if you ever go to Lincoln Green Brewery, I don't know if they do actually do deliveries on the website, whether they sell it on the website for delivery, I don't know that. I could check I suppose. Well, I just let that sink in. Don't know where that wasp went, little bleeder. Pardon my French if anybody's listening. Parlez-vous français? So what am I after? Lincoln Green Brewing Company. So we'll just check, see if they actually do deliveries. I can't remember offhand. I know you can go to the shop, which is in Hucknall in Nottinghamshire. And you have several breweries in and around the city centre and one in Arnold. Yeah, pubs are currently closed. So it says here, our bottle beers available for home delivery from Adventure Beer Company. So, if you was to want some of this, you know, the Milkshake IPA, get in touch with the bloke at Adventure Beer Company, message him, say look, I live wherever you live, and there's any chance of you getting hold of that for me? I want a couple of bottles, you know, they don't deliver, and that's the way to do it, always the way, there's always a way. And I mean for me, I think that the other pound beers the other day, obviously slightly out of date. Out of date means nothing. And again, get in touch with the bloke at Adventure Beer. Obviously, he might add a little bit on, or they might come to a deal. But if you want a beer that you can't get, then there's always a way. Always a way. And in this day and age, I would have thought every brewery is just trying its best to be accommodating, shall we say. Luckily, I live around the corner. So, I am getting the fruitiness on the aroma, but it's a subtle fruitiness, so don't worry if you don't like fruit beers. It's subtle, it's there, but it's not fruity, if you know what fruity is. It's not that type of fruit beer, more of a hint of fruit. that milky taste, I presume that's lactose, it's coming through. Now I went into a pub on Mansfield Road in town and I had a milkshake beer there. Something like £6 for a pint. I nearly cried. My mates were taking the mickey out of me as well. Look at him with his £6 beer. And it was okay. This was before I did beer reviews, so I didn't appreciate the beer like I would now. And it's funny because it's not the cost of the beer. Obviously there's the effort that goes into making these beers. And well, I suppose if from a beer person, from a beer craft brewer, you know, you're trying to make a beer, and everyone's trying to make a beer that delivers a statement, but also wants to go quite nationwide with it if they can. Ooh. Wow, good strength. And that milkshakey taste, it's definitely coming there. Obviously I've just reviewed a cider, if you've watched the previous review. And it takes a little bit for the, you know, to get the other flavour in. Like I've said with all reviews, sometimes you have to give it till you get about halfway down. If you've drank anything before, you have to give it till about halfway down for it to get the full proper taste. I mean, I can tell it's bloody strong, and that's straight away. I don't need no. You know, the first sip, and I'm like, whoa, that's strong. You know, when something makes you smile, it's a good beer, and this makes me smile. I'm so glad I got it. And talking about Lincoln Green Brewery, I know I've done quite a few of their beers lately, and they aren't paying me, by the way, but no one pays me for beer reviews, sadly. Yeah, £5.95 for this, and they had some at £8 and £9 as well. They had the core range. They had a couple of Blackshale canned beers. Wow. So, I'm drinking this, obviously, a bit gassy, and I didn't burp, but, you know, sort of a burp, if we're being honest. And the burp tasted of summer fruits. So I can taste them there. I mean, it was really nice, actually. I mean, it's not often you burp and it tastes nice, but that tasted really nice. I bet you're thinking, what a dickhead. Oh my God, the strength. Flipping out. I'm going to get in that hot tub and I'm going to fall asleep. I've done that before. She's left me in the hot tub. You know, how much did you have to drink before you went in? Yeah, I don't tell her. Although this year I've been married 22 years, been together 29 years. So she knows me by now. Never had a full-on argument in all that time. Had a few little petty disagreements, obviously, but never a full-on fucking chucking stuff at each other's argument. No point. I won't win anyway. So even when she's in the wrong, I have a go at her, and she turns it around and I'm in the wrong. So is it worth bothering? No. No. I'll say my point, walk away. She'll realise I'm right, and then come back to me later and say she was right. Yeah. But then also she's my like my Jiminy Cricket, you know, conscience. So it's a good thing. We've all got to have a conscience because, let's be fair, none of us are perfect. And if you think you're perfect, then you're grossly mistaken. And if you can think you can treat people like dog muck and get away with it, or you're like, yeah, you're an idiot. You know, it's as simple as that. But the best people, the best of us, can see our faults, and it's always the best way to be. If you can see that you're being an idiot, then you're a great person. You know, some of us, even though, I mean, I'm 48 now, I'm still not a grown up. No matter what I say, I'm not a grown up. Even though now and again the grown-up element will come out, but none of us are. You've got to look at yourself and think to yourself. Obviously, the world's full of characters and personalities, and some personalities are very hard to get on with. But sometimes you've got to make them see that maybe they aren't right, because a lot of people think they know everything, and in the grand scheme of things, you know nothing. And we all are, you know. You can tell I've had a beer, can't you? Jesus Christ, the crap's coming out now. I do apologise. Yeah. If you knew the real me, you know that I was actually absolutely as blunt as I could be there. My God, this is fantastic beer. It's not a beer that deserves to be drank fast. And at £6 a bottle, you don't want to be drinking it fast because you need to savour what you're drinking. And not only that, you'd be pissed as a fart after one bottle. Oh, I was liking this. I'm just getting me. Kids, if you're watching these reviews, not that my kids watch my reviews, they'll probably laugh at him thinking, why does he talk to that camera? But Lincoln Green Brewery, I want some of the posh beers for my birthday. It's not far away, only June. We'll still be in lockdown in June. Let's hope not. But we will. Or certainly some major social distancing. Can you imagine shops and restaurants and pubs trying to social distance people? Because every time somebody you'd have to have all doors bolted open, because you don't want anybody touching doors. And after so long in the pub, you'd have to have someone going around and say, everybody out. And you go around with a sprayer on your back, like you do when you're weed, well, like what I would do when I'm weed killing. Go around with antibacterial, antiseptic spray, spraying everything. Give it 20 minutes. Back in everyone. And you'd have to repeat that through the day. But to beat what's happening at the moment, you've got to be doing that. You've got to put yourself in a military situation. If you've watched Daybreak, the Dustin Hoffman film, is it Daybreak? No, I don't know. Contagion, another film. Then you realise that the amounts you have to go to be 100% are unbelievable. But it's always best to be safe than sorry, eh? So, this is a bloody nice beer. The further I get down, the more pronounced the berries are coming out. The milkshake type of, that creaminess, that milky creaminess that is coming out. And blooming heck, the strength is coming out. Flipping heck. This is a nice beer. And to the people at Lincoln Green Brewery, to be honest, when we got served the last week, first time I've been there, obviously I've been to Lincoln Green pubs and good pubs, but first time I've been there last week, and the lady on the desk was bang on. She was telling us how they did buttermutch, the butterscotch flavoured beer, and I already knew, mind you, and she let go of the secret, and I knew anyway. But I was just not goading her, that's not the word, but just seeing if she admitted, and she did, which is fair play. The truth is always the best way to go. And I have such respect for good breweries, and there's a hell of a lot of good breweries out there, across the UK. A lot of breweries whose beers I've never tried. Even in Nottingham, there's breweries whose beers I've never tried. Obviously, I hope to rectify that at some stage. It's just getting down to them and getting the stuff delivered if you can. Obviously at the moment it's very difficult to get anything delivered, and no one's taking cash these days, so if I get paid cash, I'm struggling to get rid of the cash. It's like cash is dirty, isn't it? You wipe it down when you get home, spray it with Disso. That was lovely. So, Blackshale Red Berry Milkshake IPA from Lincoln Green Brewery. I didn't actually think they made it. I didn't actually thought they made it. Now I do, obviously, because I'm holding it in my hand, and I can see the Lincoln Green on there. Look, there you go. So fair play to them. I thought this was one of their beers they just brought in, and yes, it's $5.95, but wow, 9%, and yes, you're going to have to pay a bit more to get this stronger beers. And just so people that are out there that don't realise that, you know, that's the way it is. You know, if this was to come in a supermarket, you probably would get it for about £4, because supermarkets would buy X amount of beers. But obviously they're going to make a small batch of this, bottle it up, and hopefully they can get rid of it. You know, that's how breweries would be. And what hits you straight away, the amber pour, quite a dark amber pour. The strength hits you straight away, and bloody hell, I feel slaughtered. I'm not joking. And it'll wear off after about 30 minutes. And then, in time, the red berries and that will come through. And in fact, because I was gassed up, I burped a little bit, and the red berries came out, and wow, hilarious. In there, the creaminess, obviously the lactose that they put in to make the milkshake, you know, come out, amazing. And obviously the strength, wow. And I'm holding this, and I feel not battered, well, abbreviated at least. And I'm going to go in the hot tub and chill out and fall asleep in the warmth. But yeah, an absolute belter of a beer. Yes, you're going to pay more for it. Yeah, it's the thing. And if they don't sell it on the website, so you'd have to live in Nottinghamshire to get to it, unless you travel down. But that's risky at the moment. But if you have a word with the bloke who runs Adventure Beer Company, they may be able to accommodate you, because obviously he's going to have to go to them or get them to deliver to him beers for him to get out there. And I'm sure people would pay the price once they see the how good it is. And it is good. So, out of 5 then. Critique time. Wow. First thing that hits you is that bloody alcohol. It's so strong. The flavour's good. It's very subtle on the nose, but the taste, it's all there. Really nice. Out of 5, 4.6 out of 5. Wow. Was that, am I glad I bought it? Oh yes. For the price, yeah. Can't fault it. I immediately, because I looked at this and I thought, oh, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. I thought, oh, that's going to taste nice. And it did, it tasted great. So there you go. And that's all from this review. Another long review, I do apologise for long reviews. Thanks for watching. See you soon. And as always, stay safe. Scary times. Cheers.